What is up, Scentsy fans? It's Patricia, and today I'm bringing to you my Scentsy Club trio of videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the video that I filmed before February 17th, where I did my big edit, and hopefully you'll be proud of me because I axed a lot. And then I'm going to show you what I filmed just a few days ago, where I added in my fall and winter retiring bars after my club shipped. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to share with you my club shipment. So I hope you enjoy. Remember, there's 3 parts, and we'll get started. Hello everyone, it's Patricia. Let's get into some club edits. So I recently moved, I downsized, and I realized I have way too much wax. And even though a lot of these bars in my club I love, I'm going to have to do a serious axe. So I'm just going to zoom in here. I have 57 items, and this is Canadian dollars, so let's get rid of a lot of these club bars. I'm just going to zoom in, so hopefully that'll block my personal information. Okay, some of these early ones I'm probably not going to do anything with. Woolly Slippers, staying. Pacific Sandalwood, my favorite Scentsy bar. Of course that is going to stay. Apple S'mores. I do have about 4, but I think some new bars are coming out, the new clamshell, so I'm excited about that. I do really like it, so I'm going to keep that one. Marshmallow Mint is my second favorite Scentsy scent, so I'm keeping that one. Vanilla Oud is probably like a top 10 for sure, so that's staying, and it hardly ever comes back. Snuggle Up, I do really like this, and I do have a friend that often buys my excess stash, so I'm okay with having that for now. Oh gosh, Fresh Cut Daisies. I have a lot of these, and I removed it from my club years ago, and I said I would never remove it again, but I just have so many. Oh, I'm going to remove it. I'm probably going to regret it, but I'm going to remove it. So this is a little warning. I'm just going to keep it zoomed in here. So blah, blah, blah. Yes, remove this item. Goodbye. Simply Vanilla is staying. Sugar is going to stay. Apple Butter Frosting will stay. Vitamin R Relax is going to stay for now. I do have something planned with this. I've just been so busy. But there's somebody that I have been keeping in mind with this bar, so I'm going to keep that one for now. Cotton Candy Cookie is staying, but it doesn't seem to warm as well in my new place, so I'm a little worried. It might just be my nose, so I'm going to not get too excited and remove it right now. Love and Happiness is staying. Sea Salt and Avocado, even though I love this, I can get it in brick. Even if Scentsy pulls the brick, I'm just going to have to make do with what I have. It'll eventually come back and bring back my bar, so I'm going to remove this. Goodbye. Oh, this is hard. Okay, Banana Nut Bread. I have 2. And this was actually for a customer of mine that had a club, but she actually decided she no longer wants a club. So I'm going to just reduce this down to 1. I would like to get some, but don't tell Ryan because he calls it banana dirt bread. So we're going to change the quantity on that. Toffee Butter Crunch was also for her, but I knew I would keep that if she ever got rid of it. Coconut Cotton I can get rid of because that was hers. It's so slow. Saint Nickerdoodle, I have a friend that said she would help me out if need be, and I do have some in my stash, so I'm going to get rid of this. Cucumber Lime, I waited forever for that to come back, so I'm not doing anything with that now. Hazelnut Latte, I really like. Vanilla Cream, I really like. Icicles and Evergreen, I really like. Spiced Ember Glow, I really enjoy it. I don't love it as much as I used to. And I think I have 3 clamshells, so this would be a bedroom scent for me, so I think I'm okay with removing this. Yes. Sugar Cookie, even though I can get it in brick, I'm going to keep it in bar size for now. Vanilla Cinnamon Maple, I'm going to get rid of that because I have a brick and maybe 2 bars, so that's plenty. Blue Coconut Beach I'm going to take out because I just have way too much wax and it wasn't an outstanding performer for me. Even if it's an outstanding performer, I just have too much wax, so yes, remove this. Happy Birthday is going to stay. White Sands I'm going to take out because I warmed it the other day and I do really enjoy it, but it's a bedroom scent. I have quite a few and I just need to make some decisions. So White Sands is going to go. Don't tell my family. They like that one. Churro Churro is going to stay. Pacific Mist is going to stay for maybe a round or two so I can get a little bit extra. I do really enjoy it. Peeling Apple, I was really upset this one didn't come back, so I'm going to keep it in. And now we can make a lot of cuts. So Apple Teeny Splash, I have 3 or 4, so I'm okay to remove, even though it's not coming back. Apricot Vanilla is coming back, so I can remove that. Blue Agave and Melon is coming back, so I can remove that. So a lot of these ones you're seeing, Bonfire Beach is coming back, so I can remove. A lot of these ones I just kind of threw in because my last club shipment was in August, and at that time we didn't realize that we're going to be moving. So a lot's taken place since my last club shipment. So Cocoa Lime is returning, so I can remove this. And Coconuts for Coconuts is returning, so I can remove it. Daydream Oasis, same thing, remove. It's returning. So it's good to kind of hold these, same thing with all these ones I'm taking out now. It's good to kind of hold places, and I was a little bit frivolous with what I put in because I knew I wasn't going to be getting a shipment, and so I just wanted to hold spaces. I love Peace Lily Be With You, but it's coming back, so we can take it out. So is Pina Colada Cha Cha. I'm not really sure what to do about Ruby Nectarine because I just have one, and it is a good performer, but Scentsy Is You reminds me of Ruby Nectarine, and I have almost 2 bricks of that. What should I do? What should I do? I'm going to take it out. Take it out. Sparkling Yellow is not returning, but I'm going to take that out because I can get something similar with the other lemons that we have. I'm not in love with it. Somebody said something in one of the comments. I don't know if it was my comment or another video I watched, and it really hit home. And they said, if you couldn't get this bar, would you buy it off the black market and pay like 3 times the price? Or would you buy it on eBay or something and pay a lot for it? And I thought, you know what, that's a really good way of thinking it. Do you love the bar enough that you would do that? If so, it needs to stay in your club. So anyway, moving on. Summer Moonlight, that's returning. And Watermelon Tangerine is also returning. So that one can also go. Disney Frightfully Delightful, I'm going to take out just because of the price increase, and even though it was a good performer, it wasn't an absolute love for me. I had a FOMO thing going on with that, so I'm going to take that out. Dumbo Soar High Through the Sky. I actually have not tried that one because it was in brick form. I might keep it just to get 1 bar so I can try it because I like to be able to try things, and then I'll know. Okay, Peppermint Rush was for my customer, so I can get rid of that. Homestead Holiday is for me. Cozy Kitchen, I do really like, but I have a full brick, so I'm going to take it out. It's not a love, it's a like. Forever Flannel is a strong like, but I do have maybe 3/4 of my brick, and I have a feeling we may see this one next fall, winter, so I'm going to take it out. I'm okay with taking it out. Toasted Caramel Sugar is going to stay. And that was from a recent Bring Back My Bar. Frosted Ginger Cookie for now is going to stay. Lots of Lavender Scentsy Bar for now is going to stay. I'm just going to see how they perform in this location. And Strawberry Sweetie. So let me just zoom up here, and there's a button somewhere that you can press, but I don't see where it is. You're supposed to be able to press it and it goes to the top, but maybe it's on my phone. So I'm at 29 items. I was at 57. I think I'm going to add a few from the fall and winter, but maybe only 4. So I would really like to get this a little lower. Let me just take another little gander through slowly and see if there's anything else I can remove. Sorry. This is kind of like where you hear the music from the Price is Right. Do, do, do. Or is that Jeopardy? I can't remember. Pacific Mist. Should I get another one of those or not? I have one plus a sample cup. I think Patrice has it in her club. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to take Dumbo Soar High Through the Sky out too. Just because, why bother getting it? Let's see. Frosted Ginger Cookie, I think I have 2 bars of that. Lots of Lavender was not a very strong performer, but you just never know in a new location. So maybe I'll stick with that. And I'll come back in a part 2 of this video and I will add in the retiring fall and winter scents after my club ships. I don't need them, so they're just being put in as an insurance policy. So I will see you in 2 seconds. Hello, so here we are. My club has shipped and today is February 29th. It is the last day to add things into your club. So I think I have 6 items I'm going to add and 1 I'm going to remove. So let's remove the first scent. Well, let's remove the only scent that I'm going to remove. So since my club has shipped, I have warmed the remaining bar of my Lots of Lavender. I'm just scrolling down to find it. It is just not very strong, and as beautiful as it is, and it did perform a little bit better in my other place, I just can't take the chance and keep accumulating wax bars if I'm not sure if it's going to perform. So I'm going to get rid of this one. And it says, this cannot be undone. Yes, remove this item. Okay, so let's add more items. So that brings me down to 26 items, and I'm going to add 6. And I wish I could only add like 3, but I'm not willing to take the chance because you never know with Scentsy. I've been burned with vanilla waves and things like that. So let's go to Scentsy promotions and check that first. Excuse me. It's really early in the morning here. I'm barely awake. Okay, I'm pretty sure I don't want anything in here, but I'm just verifying. So I'm scrolling down. I'm kind of looking. The other thing is I didn't do it, but I suggest you organize these alphabetically. It's a lot easier. I don't know why they do that, but yeah, so I'm good here. So we're going to go back and we're going to go to Scentsy Wax Bars. Okay, now, so up where it says sort by relevance, I'm going to change that to A to Z. So for retiring scents, I want to add 1 Arctic Kiss, because that's a great performer, strong and long lasting, and can be all year round. So let's add Continue Shopping. I'm going to add Around the Campfire because I'm always nervous. I like to mix with this. I kind of use it more like a mini brick than I do warm it on its own, but 1 bar is plenty. I'm going to keep scrolling. I think the next one I'm looking for, let's load more, is Cashmere and Corduroy, and here we have it. I'm going to add 1 of those. Continue shopping. That's the one I was potentially going to take a risk on, but I said, oh, I better put it in. You just never know. Okay, so the next one I think is Load More. I'm looking for the pumpkins. So let's just scroll down. I'm just making sure I'm not forgetting anything. Load More. We're getting into the M's, and a lot of these scents are ones I can live without if they do not come back. Okay, so I definitely want to add pumpkin roll, but I was thinking about it. I'm like, well, I should add pumpkin cinnamon swirl too, because sometimes my mood varies from year to year which one I like better. So I'm going to add 1 pumpkin cinnamon swirl, and I'm going to add 1 pumpkin roll. Continue shopping. There's 1 more I need to add, and it's a Silver Bells. Here we go, Silver Bells. I'm going to put Continue Shopping, but I think that might be it. We'll just double check. It never hurts to double check. Yeah, everything else I'm willing to go without. So here's the arrow. I'm going to go back up. And I'm going to press on the top corner where my little shopping cart says 6. I'm going to press that. I'm sticking with quarterly. It says Arctic Kiss, Around the Campfire, Cashmere and Corduroy, Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl, Pumpkin Roll, and Silver Bells. Then you keep scrolling, and at the bottom it's going to say Update Subscription, I believe, something to that effect. And there we go, and that's all there is to it. Those bars are secured in my club as the Always Get My Bar feature. My next shipment will be May 17th. I'm looking forward to using up some of my club bars before that date. All right, now we are on to part 3, where I'm showing you my Scentsy Club haul video, where I show you the scents, but we're not going to go too long into all the descriptions, but we're just going to grab and go. So first, this makes me very excited because I see a non-flat bottom version of apple s'mores. So if you've been watching my channel, I have been getting flat bottoms until today. This is the first imprinted apple s'mores, and apple s'mores has a lot of scent notes. So from my memory, it's like cedarwood, apple, cinnamon, coconut milk, gosh, there's so much, toasted marshmallow, a smokiness, yeah, lots of stuff going on. This is probably in my top 5, if not my top 10. So there you go. It's a great performer, very strong and long lasting. Okay, we have apple butter frosting, which is one of my loves. I really love this one. Oh, it's like a creamy vanilla mixed with the most perfectly spiced, gentle apple fragrance, and it's really, really good. A lot of people, that's one of their Scentsy heartbreaks. Okay, here's another one I'm really excited for. We have my very first non-flat bottom version of Vanilla Oud. Hello, Scentsy. Thank you so much for finally getting on the ball. Okay, if you have not smelled Vanilla Oud, it is a very hard scent to describe. It's one of those ones, it seems sophisticated and fancy, but comforting all at the same time. It's that oud wood, I think. There's a little bit of leather, and I hate leather scents, most of them, but I love this one. So very, very good. Love that one. Happy to see a non-flat bottom. I have hazelnut latte. I got to get on warming these. I really like this scent. I just haven't had time to get to my favorites because I'm working on my older wax. Lesson learned, right? So this is basically hazelnut latte. I think they say there's cinnamon in it, but I don't get a lot of cinnamon. I have cotton candy cookie. So this is cotton candy cookie and like raspberry, so it's really nice. It has that same raspberry tone that you get from Candy Orchard, but mixed with the cookie and a little bit more of a creamy cotton candy feel. I have lots of lavender, which if you watch the other 2 parts of the video, you'll know I've removed this, even though I love the scent. So nice, so nice. Just, oh, it's got a little pimple there. Just not strong enough for my needs. So if something is not strong enough, my philosophy is I'm going to speak with my wallet and I'm going to remove it. So unfortunately, hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me and I find out it's cured and improved with age. Now this was some people's Scentsy heartbreak, and this is probably, I think, the only one that I kept in my club from my spring summer editions because I was being very strict, and that is a peeling apple, and I love this one. It's, I think, got apple and sweet pea. Yeah, it does very well, performs very well in my home, so I'm happy I have that. I have sugar cookie. I just can't bring myself to delete this from my club, even though you can get a brick because I don't trust Scentsy and I'm afraid they're going to take the brick. So I love this one. Yeah, it's so good. One of the best like neutral bakery scents. It's just not overly strong, but I am willing to deal. Oh, here I have a flat bottom, unfortunately, and actually my last club shipment I actually got a non-flat bottom, so I'm not really sure why, but this is Marshmallow Mint, and this one tends to discolor, as does like apple butter frosting and some of the other ones. Oh, so creamy. If you like Mint to be Merry, this to me is a little bit more of a marshmallow lean, and it has a like a billowiness that other one doesn't have, in my opinion. But I love this one. It's probably my second favorite Scentsy scent. We have Simply Vanilla. This is really, really good. I have a coworker that's discovered she's in love with Simply Vanilla, and she keeps asking me to buy more. And I explained to her, I said, I only have a certain number to, get for you. And she's like, well, can't you just get more? I'm like, no, I have to wait. Anyway, so it's so good. It's like coconut milk and classically warm vanilla. Yeah, really good.
I have for Ryan, this is my half off because I'm getting this for Ryan and I'm not sure how long I'm going to continue, but this is what I get for half off Strawberry Sweetie. And this is a terrific performing bar. I don't really care for the scent myself because it's almost like a sweet and sour, like really strong sweet and sour thing for me. But he loves it and it performs really, really well for the space that he's in. I have a Woolly Slippers. This is one of my earlier club editions. I think this came out in maybe 2019 or 2018. Maybe 2019. This is marshmallow, vanilla, and sweet lavender. And I don't get a ton of lavender, which is probably why I like it. According to me, I don't really like lavender, but there's a few that I enjoy. I just don't like herbal, aggressive. I don't like spa. I don't like medicinal. Anyway, we have Homestead Holiday and the Scents of the Season packaging. This is the scent I like to warm every December 24th and 25th. It's got Valencia orange, fir needles, and cinnamon, and it smells like a fancy upscale craft store. I have Cucumber Lime. I actually had this to melt this month. This is one of the scents that I tried early on in my Scentsy journey. I got it in a D stash, one of those Scentsy drug deals I talk about. I loved it. I think it had 3 or 5 cubes, and I just fell in love, and I waited, and finally, by some miracle, it got voted back, so I don't dare take it out. But I haven't really been getting around to warming it, because like I said, I'm warming my older wax, so I definitely want to give it some love this month. Vitamin R Relax, a very soothing, gentle, kind of relaxing type of scent, which is probably why they called it that. It's really, really good. I think it's got amber, and it's got like bergamot. I'm not sure what it has. I'll put the notes below, but this is really, really nice. I can't bring myself to delete that one just yet. This is my favorite Scentsy scent, Pacific Sandalwood. Oh, it's like a cozy vanilla sandalwood. Oh, it's so beautiful and sweet and gentle all at the same time. I love it so much. One of my customers had this in my club for her purposes, and I wanted to keep it for a little while just so I can try it out. Even though Ryan doesn't like it, I'm just going to warm it. Maybe and hope that he doesn't notice. It's banana nut bread, and he calls it banana dirt bread, but I call it banana nut bread, and so does Scentsy. Now, what I've found with this scent is it's strong banana, and then I can smell it here. Artificial banana is really hard to do authentically in wax from what I've gathered. And then after that wears off, you get this like gentle, nutty, like sweet bread kind of thing. Like, you know, like a bread, like a loaf bread that you bake in the oven, like with some gentle spices. And yeah, this is nice. I'm going to enjoy what I have and then reevaluate, see if I want more. I have this going in Erica's room today. It is a sugar, which is lemon drops and cotton candy. I always melt ahead for the melting challenge, and this I'm melting for warm, a scent that works really well for you, because a lot of people don't get great performance, but I get fantastic performance from sugar. It's so strong. It's like wafting out of her room. It lasts a while for me. It's just great. I have Snuggle Up. This one has an imprint and it's not discolored. This one tends to discolor a little bit after a while. This one has scent notes that I don't really like some sort of special sage and lavender, but I really like this. It is probably one of those special cozy type of scents that I do enjoy. Toasted Caramel Sugar. This one I was gifted a bar maybe about a year ago from my friend Tracy, and I fell in love. And it's on the lighter side, light to medium. Oh, so good. This is totally a Patricia scent. It's that little bit of caramel tone with that creaminess. It's more of a vanilla based scent. So lovely. I'm excited to have a bar because I didn't have my Bring Back My Bar. I think a customer ended up getting that. This one's getting a little discolored, but this is the bus driver scent, which is Love and Happiness. And we have such good bus drivers. They come right up to the building. I love them. They don't complain about scent because they can't smell anything from way down there. But this one has glazed chestnut and vanilla, and it's kind of a little bit of a perfumey, exotic vanilla scent. Lots of hazy creaminess to it, so hard to explain. Definitely on the perfumey side. Frosted Ginger Cookie. I remember warming this. My friend Tracy had gifted me a bar of this as well, and I warmed it maybe like 2 Thanksgivings ago, and oh my gosh, it was so good. And some people say they get a lemon base to it, and I think that lemon and ginger often go together. So I picture a soft, chewy ginger cookie with a slight crispy outer edge, and maybe just icing sugar glaze that's infused with a little bit of lemon zest. And that's where I get that. I have Happy Birthday. This is really nice. It's like I think it says sparkling like sugar and vanilla and fluffy cream. And sometimes I get a chocolate undertone, a mild chocolate undertone with that. Vanilla cream. This is very similar to Simply Vanilla, if not almost identical, but this one has a little bit more creamy, almost like a creaminess, like an edible creaminess, whereas Simply Vanilla leans, it doesn't lean perfumey to me or floral. I don't know. I can't explain, but there's something about this that's slightly different. And maybe I'll try giving this to my coworker and see if she can pick up a difference between Simply Vanilla and Vanilla Cream. I have Churro Churro. I have lots of these. Back in the day, I wasn't sure if I was going to club this. It's kind of like a vanilla with that fried dough crispiness, and they say there's cinnamon sugar, but very minimal. I wasn't sure if I was going to club it, so I stocked up, and then I ended up clubbing it, so I have a lot. So I'm going to, oh, so good. So I'm going to warm through it. It's almost like sugar cookie met like something fried. So think of it that way. But yeah, I'm going to start warming through some of that and making sure I still love it as much as I do. Well, I have down to 2 more. I have Icicles and Evergreen. This is a really nice winter scent. It's a great performer. Oh, I love it. It's fresh. It doesn't lean too tree because there's some sweetness from some apple in there. And there's almost like a spa feel, like a wintry spa feel with it. I love that one. So good. Such a good performer. And last but not least, I have Toffee Butter Crunch. And I have a little black dot on it. My coworker my friend that I had managed her club for her. I had some bars in the club for her, and this was one of them. And I remember thinking, when or if she ever decides to get rid of it, I will be keeping it for me, because all along she had been getting the bars, and now I'm getting the bars, and I really like this one. I should be warming. I have a partial bar of this that I got to finish up, so I should warm that soon and enjoy it, because that's what club is for. Club is for enjoyment. So I have my stickers filled out. The green ones mean I paid almost full price, not quite full price, and the yellow one is for the one that I got 50% off. I'm trying to keep track of, am I paying full price, almost full price, less than half, or did I get it for free? I'm trying to keep track this year. So it's a little system I have, kind of a strange system, but just something I wanted to do for myself. So thanks for spending the last few minutes with me. Did you see any of your favorites in my club? If so, let me know down in the comments below. This is my own personal collection, so I wish I could share with you all, but unfortunately I can't. So I hope you have a great day in your neck of the woods. I look forward to reading your comments. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.